In October last year, the Ministry of Education and Sports issued a circular directing all schools not to increase school fees for 2018 unless they had obtained written authorization from the Permanent Secretary. Many schools have since defied this directive, an action which in November prompted activists from an organization called the Initiative for Social and Economic Rights to petition the Speaker of Parliament to do something about the high tuition and non-tuition fees charged by government-aided schools.
Government-aided schools are subsidized by the state. It doesn't make sense, for example, for a school like Gayaza High School to charge comparable fees with the fees of Chitende, which is a purely private school.
As the school term comes to an end, a number of schools have increased their school fees for the new term, with the list of non-tuition and development charges going up. This comes at a time when there is no ready data from the Ministry of Education on the cost of educating a child, from which reasonable estimates can be drawn.
We are now seeing our own children as a burden. If you are to educate them within Kampala here.
After making a budget that the school fees is this, now it comes in that they are changing fees every time the fee structure is changing.
The Ministry of Education threatened administrative penalties for school heads who flaunted its guidelines. However, these penalties are yet to be applied.
Schools that are raising fees without authority of the Permanent Secretary are doing so illegally. There are schools that have actually come to meet with the Permanent Secretary. I'm aware of one school that came just recently. Green Hill Academy was here.
A committee was established to look into schools increasing fees every term. However, there have been no conclusive findings. Both government-aided and private schools are flaunting the government guidelines with impunity.
Government should move away from issuing guidelines but have a structured dialogue to ensure that this issue of school fees is properly discussed, collectively dialogued about, and positions agreed upon.
Education is an equalizer, but without government intervention in the amount of school fees being charged, inequality is widening because children of the rich and the poor cannot attend the same schools. The school dropout rate will also go higher. Gillian Nantume, NTV Tonight.